Welcome, Virgo, to your reading for the month of July 2025. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading. So please take what resonates and let the rest go. I am opening up my I'm opening up my private readings again for July. I'm still in the process of remaking my booking page, but if you are interested, you can reach out to me by email in the meantime. It's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. So let's get going. Virgo, what's happening for you this month of July 2025? So we're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. So Virgo, in your general energy, we have got the Page of Pentacles. I don't know if these cards are showing. I'm sorry, they're not showing the right way around. I do apologise. I haven't mirrored my camera. The Page of Pentacles in your general energy. So you are Pentacles, you're an earth sign. If you're coming through as a page, it means that you're embracing your younger self. You're embracing more freedom. You are feeling quite studious maybe as well. Maybe you're wanting to learn something new. You might be meeting new people as well. It's quite a good month. It's quite a good month for expansion and self-discovery. In your opportunities, the King of Pentacles reversed. It almost feels like there's an opportunity to let go of something here. Again, Pentacles energy, which is to do with you. King of Pentacles is usually to do with success and abundance, and it's a card of status and position. It may be that because it's coming through in an opportunity position, I almost get the feeling for some of you that you are stepping down in some way, or there's an opportunity to step down and relieve some pressure. Maybe your job requires a lot of responsibility or status, and you've decided, you've come to a point in your life where you want to ease off. It could also be that there's someone in your life, King of Pentacles, that no longer has an influence over you, or there's an opportunity to let go of being, when I say influenced, it's almost like under the control of, if you like. So again, maybe some of you are retiring. It could be that kind of energy. Maybe some of you are stepping down from the certain pressures in life. So the Wheel of Fortune comes into your challenge. The Wheel of Fortune is always about change. It's the ups and downs of life. What may be up now may be down tomorrow. What may be down tomorrow may be up the next day. It's the changes. It's the constant movement of life. And somehow that is a challenge for you in July, Virgo. It may be that you're in an up and down relationship. You don't know what's going on. You don't know whether you're coming or going. It could be to do with money. It could be that things are changing on the financial front, whether it's for the better or for the worse. I'm not entirely sure. We should find out with the clarifiers. In your unforeseen events is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is all about doing what you can to improve what you've got. It's the card of assessment and evaluation. It's the let's see how well something's going. What can I do to make it better? What do I need to stop doing that hasn't been working? If it's to do with money, it may be that you're starting to see gains in something that you may have been thinking about giving up on. but it's also a card of perseverance in a way, because it's saying the effort equals reward. So yeah, the 10 of Wands in reverse is in your advice. This card is always about, there's always an easier way to do something, and you may be making something harder or more complicated than it should be, Virgo. So it's about working smarter, not harder. And the advice here is, it's almost as if you've got enough on your plate. Stop making it harder by taking on other things, you know, stop worrying about other people. Focus on yourself for the month of July. So let's clarify. Page of Pentacles. Clarified by the Ace of Cups reversed. And the Ace of Swords reversed. The Ace of Cups reversed is almost a change of heart about something or someone. It may be something you once enjoyed or really loved doing, or someone you really enjoyed being with it's not quite hitting the mark anymore. It could also be, this Page of Pentacles could be regarding someone else in your life, maybe a member of your family or a very close friend that's going through a breakup. It could indicate that you are, you know, you're looking out for someone who seems to be going through a difficult time. The Ace of Swords in reverse, it does indicate something to do with a lack of knowledge. Also, are you feeling like you don't know the full story? Some of you, this might be about your own relationship, and there's a breakdown. Seems to be a breakdown in your relationship, which is leaving you feeling a little bit vulnerable, but you do feel like potentially you're being lied to. If it's not about a relationship, maybe it is a friend or a family member. The King of Pentacles reversed is clarified by the Six of Wands reversed and the King of Cups reversed. This is your opportunity. Three cards in the reverse in this position that all seem to be indicating knowing when to give up, knowing when it's done, knowing when you have to stop fighting, knowing when you have to accept the battle is over and maybe you didn't win it this time. There's an energy here for some of you is about work. Maybe you've applied for a promotion or something and you didn't get it. The King of Cups in reverse. There does feel like there's someone else here who may have a lack of understanding or empathy. Maybe that's causing you to make a decision about how you move on from here. Maybe you've decided, okay, it's either time for me to move on and find something else, or it's time for me to just take my foot off the accelerator and slow down. So the Wheel of Fortune in your challenge. Is clarified by the Moon and the High Priestess reversed. As I said, there's a lot going on here. There's changes happening that you're finding difficult at some points. The Moon is there's almost a lack of feeling like, there's a feeling of being unprepared for changes that are going on, but there's also a feeling of being left in the dark. that you would like to know why these changes are happening, but you're not being given, or if you are being given information, you're not quite trusting that information. The High Priestess in reverse is also, you're not using your intuition, Virgo. If you use your intuition, if you tap into your inner self, you'll get the answers that you're looking for. If something doesn't feel right, it's generally not right. So trust what you're feeling. And the challenge here is it's interesting that it actually comes in with that after that card is the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like, trust what you're feeling. Understand if something doesn't feel right, it's not right. Start making changes. The Seven of Pentacles is that evaluation and assessment card. It's like you're going to need to do a bit of detective work here, but you will get to the bottom of it. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the World reversed and the Chariot reversed. There is something you've been doing which hasn't been yielding results, or it's almost as if someone's been promising something that's their promise hasn't been fulfilled. The World in reverse is something that should have come to a sense of completion by now, or something should have been realized and it hasn't been. It's like a promise hasn't been fulfilled. And the Chariot reversed feels like you've been going backwards rather than forwards. It's an unforeseen event, but it's also a good one because it means that you're actually gaining clarity on a situation and you then have the power to do something about it. So the Ten of Wands in reverse in your advice, clarified by the Magician reversed and the Six of Pentacles. Like I said, don't focus on the things you can't change. Don't take on someone else's problems or responsibilities, especially if you're starting to realise that maybe they're not a worthy cause, if that makes sense. The Magician in reverse can feel like you're being manipulated in some way, and maybe you're coming to realise that there is someone that's trying to manipulate you or take advantage of you. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is finding balance through give and take. It's as if you're saying, listen, I'm not doing this because I'm expecting to get anything out of it, but if I'm going to be dedicating my time or advice or anything at all for someone else, are they actually taking that advice, or are they actually, is my time worth it with this person, or are they just taking advantage? So do what rewards you and benefits. I'm not saying do what just benefits you, but definitely do what is worth doing and let the rest go, Virgo. So let's do your oracle. And we're doing just a one-card oracle this time, which is from the Clarifying Life Situations deck. Go thrown out there. Okay, and it says slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. Let me read that again. Slow climb. You are getting there one steady step at a time with a little bit of effort. So sometimes we try too hard for things and we just end up burning ourselves out. It doesn't make any difference. This card seems to be saying, Virgo, slow and steady wins the race. Take it easy. There's no rush. Stop putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. Recognize the people that are genuine and have as much respect for you as you have for them. And if you feel that that's not the case, then you need to start making adjustments. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you as always for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.